Hello everyone and welcome to Rob's Rogues, and today we are taking a look at the Young Justice Superboy. In these next few reviews, which I believe is probably going to be about five reviews in total. Can't quite see everything, I've got everything spread out here in the room. 4 or 5 at least. These are things that I picked up over Memorial Day weekend, the 3-day weekend that we just came off of. And I managed to pick up almost all of these at a discounted price, including this right here. And my wife and I had done some traveling throughout Ohio and went to some bigger cities like Columbus, and we hit Toledo, which we don't get a chance to go to quite often, even though it's only 45 minutes away. But I was able to find some of these things at a very reduced price, and matter of fact, the Superboy and Sportsmaster that I'm going to review, I got both of these at Target. And we'll do the quick read up here on Superboy. It says, deep on sub-level 52 of Project Cadmus, Robin, Aqualad, and Kid Flash discovered the mysterious Project KR using Superman's DNA without that hero's knowledge or consent. Cadmus has cloned the Superboy to make a slave of Superman's son. So as you can see, the other figures in the wave are Superboy, obviously, and Sportsmaster, and then the 2-packs, which became a 3-pack that made up the Amazo Wave, or Ra's al Ghul, Cheshire, the Flash, and Kid Flash. Excuse me. And as you can tell here, I picked this up from a Target in the Toledo area, and you look at the price here, as you can tell, is $14.68. And I thought, well, that's a really good price. Better than the $22, $25 that they initially were on the store shelves. And thought I'd kind of missed a chance to pick up a Superboy, but saw that it was clearance. My wife said, hey, pick it up, you've been looking for it. So that saved me having to spend $30, $40 on eBay, and there we go. When we get to the Sportsmaster, you will see I saved even more money with Sportsmaster. So this was Target number 1 that I went to, and I saw Sportsmaster and Superboy both on the shelf. Decided, oh, I'll just pick up Superboy, and you know, maybe I'll get a chance to come back to this Target at a later time and pick up Sportsmaster. So anyway, there's that, and we'll slide Superboy up here. He's got him on my trusty base. Back the camera out. And I really like Superboy. I'm disappointed they didn't put him in his normal costume. That he's only in this for, I believe, 2 episodes. And now that Mattel has canceled the line, we're probably never going to see the show-accurate Superboy. Maybe Mattel will release it. They have made the figure and have the molds for Superboy and Guardian. But I guess time will tell what Mattel is going to do. But a really nice figure. There's really not a whole lot going on with Superboy. It's basically just an all-white suit, even down to the boots, and just some black thin lines to break up kind of the suit, just to show where different parts of it are. A nice red S. A very good likeness of Connor Kent from the cartoon series. I don't seem to have any paint issues, and this is one of the few figures that doesn't have a bowed leg or arm. All the standard DC-UC articulation, blah blah blah, we've all been over that. So if you've seen 500 reviews, there's no sense me going into, oh, this bends, that turns, this swivels. We know it. So, a really nice figure. He does come with 2 accessories. Comes with a, like, hammer with a piece of cement in it, and he holds this very well. In the package, he was getting ready to swing it at the little Cadmus tube here. So he does hold it really good. And of course, with every superhero figure, you get a steel girder that he has twisted into a bow tie. I guess it's just something else for him to hold, but he does hold it very well. The base is pretty good. See a little arm in there, getting ready to pick up probably some more DNA of Superboy or of Roy Harper. if you've been watching the cartoon series. It's kind of hollow here on the side and the back. Some people don't like the bases. I really kind of do. Yes, it does take up a lot more shelf space, but if you've got a bigger shelf, or somebody like me, this is an excuse to buy a bigger shelf or more shelves to house some of your stuff. Now if I can do some rearranging here really quick. Some of these display bases can actually go together with other display bases or look pretty decent. If I drop the camera here a little bit, back it out. Here's the Aqualad base. Of course, we've got the water here. So, but it would work together. You could have Aqualad fighting on one side and Superboy on the other. Hit the like button, pardon me for doing that. But I think that does work pretty decently. You can kind of make believe that the two would be fighting side by side. Maybe there's a water main that has to be broken to stop this. Who knows? But here is a DCUC Superman. Can bring out to go with your Young Justice, since we're probably not going to get a Superman from the Young Justice line since they canceled the line. If you have a DCUC Superman, they both do look pretty good together. So you could have a mentor and a student together. So the height scales are just about right. So those of you that maybe didn't get a chance to pick up a DCUC Superboy in the, you know, little 90s jacket and funky pants, you can kind of pick up this one, and I think that would work very well. With the line being canceled, obviously a lot of these figures, some of the figures have been sitting on store shelves for quite a while, so places like your Walmarts and Myers and Targets have been marking them down. And in just 24 hours of picking up Superboy at a Target, we had driven to Columbus the next day to do some shopping and stay overnight there. I picked up Sportsmaster, and he was marked down even more. So I really kind of regretted picking up Superboy on a Thursday. If I'd have waited to pick him up on Friday, I could have got both figures for really cheap. But you have to watch the next video to see what I paid for Superboy. We'll move Superman and Aqualad's base out of the way, and we'll kind of end the review right here. So if you're thinking about picking up some of these, maybe completing your Young Justice, I recommend maybe kind of branching out and going to some other stores. Yeah, you may have to spend a little extra gas money to do so, but I think it's going to be worth it. And my collection is short by just one figure. Once I review Sportsmaster, Kid Flash will be the only one that I'm missing from the entire line. So if you're like me, slowly been picking them up, now is a really good opportunity. It's kind of like spring cleaning and summer cleaning for some of the stores now that we have, you know, Spider-Man and Dark Knight Rises and the Avengers toys hitting the shelves. A lot of these stores are marking down a lot of the toys that have been sitting on shelves for quite a while to make room for some of these other ones. So you'll be able to pick up figures like this really cheap. So anyway, this is going to end the review. This has been Rob for Rob's Rogues, and today we've been taking a look at Superboy from the Young Justice line. And as always, we will see you guys next time.